Hello, everybody. What's up, guys? Kanye West 5 here. I cannot believe I'm about to do this. The title is not clickbait. I am actually about to crack open this PSA 10 first edition LOB Blue Eyes. You must be thinking I'm absolutely crazy, and I actually think I am crazy. I don't think this is probably the best idea, but let me explain myself. So this card was recently returned from PSA, and when this card was sent, this was a near pretty much flawless card, worthy of a 10 for sure. But when it was received back from PSA, to my surprise, look at that. I don't know if you guys see that, but look at that residue. Absolutely disgusting. Like, look at that shit. What the hell? All that was not on the card. Absolutely disgusting. And the very interesting thing is that when this card was just received back in the slab, the only residue it had was this, and a little bit right here. Over the course of the past week or two, this residue has actually expanded in area. At first, I was like, screw it, it's a 10, I'm just gonna leave it as a 10, but it literally got bigger. And when I called PSA about it, they said all they could do is have me submit it for a review, in which case it could be prone to dropping down to a 9. And I don't really trust the way they might clean their cards, and so I kind of just want to see for myself what the hell this shit is. This is just dust, that's fine, but this residue is just so odd. I've never had this happen, and I know a few other people that have had this same exact issue. So I am just very, very conflicted. It took me a few days to really think about what to do. A 10 is a 10. It's just that I'm a collector, and when I see that, I'm just a little bit disgusted. It was not on the card beforehand, and then after I got it back, boom. Thank you, PSA. Thanks for the thanks for that. I don't know if they got too excited or what. I mean, I don't blame them. This card is sexy as hell, but quite disappointing. Like, it's awesome it got a 10, but very disappointing that it came back like that. And what I'm about to do now is really risky because, I mean, if it doesn't come off, then I'm kind of screwed. I'm just really hoping it does come off. According to one of my friends on Instagram that has had the same thing happen to him, apparently it just wipes right off, but I can't be too sure. But it's still really risky because after I clean it, I'm going to send it back to PSA, and if it comes back a 9, it's about 3 grand. As a 10, it's worth about 8 grand currently. So huge difference in market price. And I mean, this is one of the crown jewels, probably the crown jewel of my collection. So really risky move here, but looking at that, I just can't stand it. And it doesn't sound like they'll really try to clean it that well. I don't really trust how they're going to clean the card. So I just thought, screw it, you know what? I'm just going to crack it and try to clean it myself. And then during the next sub, I'm going to add a note saying, make sure there's no residue on the card when you send it back, or please contain your excitement. Without further ado, let's crack a PSA 10 LOB Blue Eyes. As you can tell, I am definitely nervous about this. I mean, this is an $8,000 card right now, so cracking it is definitely a really stupid idea. It's just, I mean, this residue has gotten bigger. At first, I'm like, who cares? Just like a little bit of dust or whatnot, but it's actually expanded in size. This whole piece of residue right here, it wasn't even there when it was just slabbed. It literally got bigger. I don't know what the hell that is. It's so weird. Boom, I get. Welcome to the trash cam, boys. Take one last good look at this PSA 10 Blue Eyes, and once again, look at that. What is that? Anyways, it's time to go in. Holy shit. I'm gonna regret this, man. I don't know. Should I do it? Should I do this? Leave in the comments. It's too late. I can't even read them. Boom, I get. All right, let's go. In case you guys didn't know how to crack a PSA case, I guess this is a little tutorial as well. There we go, boys. We have reached the point of no return. So, yes, I have no choice but to crack this shit open. I would use chopsticks. That was so cringy. Moment of truth. It looks like it's coming off a little bit. All right, so it definitely looks better, but it's still there a little bit. So I'm gonna see what I can do to try to get the rest of it off. I do have a little bit of water here, just to moisten the microfiber slightly. All right, the card remains undamaged. Residue has diminished tremendously. Probably looks like I'm damaging the card. It looks rough on the card, but I know how to handle. I am absolutely crazy. Oh my god. Now it's just like a really light, I would say, I don't even think that's like a stain really. This is a wet microfiber cloth. It's quite waterproof for the most part if you just dab a little bit of water. Oh my god. Here is the aftermath, guys. Look at that. Wow. It actually got cleaned. I am so happy that it actually came off. In case you guys didn't notice, I was freaking scared shitless. I didn't even say a single word. It's pretty much good as new again. Huge risk right there in cracking open a PSA 10 LOB Blue Eyes glossy print. Still can't believe I actually did that. So I'm definitely sending this back to PSA. Hopefully it can get that PSA 10 again, because I mean, this is pretty much the way it was sent and when it got the 10. All right, it's all good to go. Man, this was the craziest video I've ever done on this channel, probably. There she blows. Speaking of blows, PSA absolute blows. And as you can see, sorry, this case is kind of dirty. Yeah, it looks so much better. All these scratches are on the card saver, so calm down, everybody. Also, I wonder if I include this in the package, if they will decrease the pop by 1. I don't know. There is my Blue Eyes, salvaged from bodily fluids. So yeah, be aware, guys, if your PSA submission comes back with that weird residue, now you know what it is. Actually, we haven't really concluded what it was. I am still very confused what the hell that was. Upon my first cleaning, it actually just did not come off at all. It didn't come off. That scared the shit out of me. So I still don't know what it is. It might be what they use to seal these. Maybe like part of the glue or something. It might have got stuck on the back of the case, and then when the card gets compressed, it latches onto the card and it gets stuck on the card. And over the course of the 2 weeks, it actually increased in surface area, because probably the card was moving up and down and rubbing against the back of the case. So, man, that was not a fun experience at all, guys. But it's a learning experience, so at least my card is in better condition than it was in the freaking case. So, at least I got that going for me. So, definitely I'm going to send this out to PSA as soon as possible. Express service, and hopefully it gets the 10 again. The 10 that it deserves. So, but yes, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I don't have to do this ever again, because I don't want to see any more bodily fluids ejaculate on my Yu-Gi-Oh cards ever again from PSA. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.